Well, the holiday season is upon us, and I found some great gift ideas on this coming show, as well as some of the most unique nativity scenes that you can find anywhere. Mike found some great things too. Mike?
And Renee, you know what? I found some great places to find Christmas trees, to do some great shopping. What a lot of fun. There's a lot of things to do this holiday season. Grab that cup of coffee. Stay with us. You don't want to miss 1 minute of today's show. Well, Alex, here's one of the instructors here at Glass Access. She can teach you how to do this. I did it today, and it is a lot of fun, let me tell you. But the good news is they have a holiday sale coming up here, and you can actually buy some of this beautiful artwork from some of these Ohio artists. You may not know the one that I did, but I'll tell you there's some beautiful stuff here. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. We talked to Alex and learn more. Tell our audience, what is a Glass Access, just so they know?
So Glass Access, we're a nonprofit glass art studio. So what it means is that it's a place for people like myself to make my own work. I went to college for art, but also for people to come and try glass hands-on themselves. We have a variety of classes from our glass blowing. In fact, we're one of the only studios in the city that offers classes where they can come and try something new with the help of myself or an instructor to make all the pieces.
What do you think makes Glass Access unique to the artist?
I think it's the fact that we offer the classes and let people come and try it themselves. Most people just get to view glass blowing, maybe at a museum or even on the web online, but doing it hands-on is a completely different feel for the medium.
Now, you can buy some of the work that's done here, but where does it come from?
You absolutely can. We have a gift shop and gallery that's open full time, but the best part about our studio is all of our glass is made locally. So we're all Ohio artists, majority of them being around the Columbus area.
And speaking of that, you got a big holiday sale coming up, and that includes classes and all kinds of things. Tell us about that.
We sure do. We have a holiday sale December 9th through the 11th, so that Friday through Sunday, and we're open every day. And the best part about it is not only do we have our artists that are normally in our gift shop and gallery, but we set out 6-foot tables in our entire middle area, and each artist has their table. So it's great. We have over a dozen artists that'll come in, bring their work. People can browse and see all the different kinds of glass work that people make. And then if they want to try it, we offer our classes. So we're doing glass blowing classes. People can make ornaments. And then they also have bead making classes where they can make sort of like the Pandora bead style charms.
So how do we get more information and get to come out and participate and look around and maybe find some great holiday gifts?
So the best way is actually our website, glassaccess.org.
Fantastic. Alex, sounds like a wonderful time. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Looking for that perfect holiday gift for everyone on your list? Give the feel-good gift this holiday season, a facial or massage from Massage Envy. Kathleen told us more about the services they offer and about the specials they're offering this holiday season. You guys have been here 10 years. That's amazing. What is your future plans in those after these 10 years?
Sure. Well, Renee, thank you so much for allowing me to come on to talk about Massage Envy. So, like you said, we have been in the Columbus area for the last 10 years. Our original location was opened in Gahanna. Columbus really embraced the Massage Envy concept, and we have grown to 12 locations in the Central Ohio location since then. Because Massage Envy really believes that total body care is an integral part of everyone's well-being journey, we have worked really hard in trying to add some new services.
How many facials and massages do you do every month?
Sure. Well, collectively, we're really busy. Over a month, we do about 18,000 massage services and 1,200 facials between all the locations.
That's amazing. What are some of the new facial services you're offering?
We actually added a 90-minute facial service. We added a back facial. We've added a men's only facial. And we've added some hand scrubs and foot scrubs for those facials and an anti-aging eye treatment.
That sounds heavenly.
It's very nice.
Well, with the holidays coming up, do you have any specials going on?
We do. Right now, running now through December 24th, we have two different gift card promotions going on. If you purchase $100 in gift cards, you get a $25 bonus card. If you purchase $150 in gift cards, you get a $50 bonus card. And those are actually good nationwide. So if you're buying for people that live in a different city or a different state, they can use those there as well.
Well, how can we find out more information about Massage Envy?
Since there's so many of us in town, it's best to go to massageenvy.com.
Fantastic. Thank you so much again for having us out. This looks fantastic.
Thank you so much and have a great day.
Well, imagine a paint product that you can refinish furniture, and it is just an amazing product to work with. We talked to Deborah Campbell here at Flourish, and she told us all about this product and some great holiday gifts at decorating. Well, Deborah, good to have you on Out and About Columbus and Flourish.
Thank you very much.
This shop, when you walk in, is just amazing. It's got the breath of the holidays all around when you walk in. It's just beautiful. Give us a little history how this got started.
Hi, thank you. Well, we got started. I had a decorative finishing business, and in 2012, I found out about this wonderful paint called Annie Sloan, and that just took off like crazy. It's been such a popular product that decided to turn that studio into an actual store. So we opened our first store in 2013 then in Springboro.
Well, I know, Deborah, that a large part of your business is Annie Sloan paint. What makes this paint so unique?
It is really special. One of the things that makes it unique is that even though it's soap and water cleanup, it's not a latex paint. Latex just sits on the surface and it doesn't really bond very well. So you need primers and you need a lot of prep work. So Annie Sloan will bond to anything. You do not have to strip it, sand it, or prime it. You can just paint on the surface. So you save a lot of time with that. And then it breathes and moves with it. So it bonds incredibly, incredibly well. And you can do a lot of different finishes with it. You can just paint it on very simply. You can do some colored waxes. You can do wash techniques, all kinds of different things. It's one product, very, very flexible. You can see this was an oak cabinet. Painted right on top of that, you have a brand new look very, very quickly.
Now, you had indicated that since you were doing finishing, that this product literally saved you a ton of time.
Oh my gosh, so much. I went from doing a kitchen in 6 weeks to doing the same size kitchen in only 6 days.
Yeah. So then what led you to all the great gifts that you have here?
That's a great question. Since we started with the paint, we knew people were going to be doing redecorating projects. So we wanted to offer different decor and accessories and everything to make your whole room beautiful. And then so many customers say that we're a great place to buy a gift. So we've expanded that area as well.
Give us some contact information, how we can find this wonderful store, get a hold of this great Annie Sloan paint.
Great. Well, you can always go to our website, which is flourishhome.com. And we're on 2125 West 5th Avenue here in Marble Cliff.
The Christmas story is the real reason for the season. And here at the Jubilee Museum, they have one of the largest displays of nativity scenes that can be found anywhere. Jevin told us a couple of stories about the unique nativities that can be found at the Jubilee Museum. It's Christmas, and I have to tell you, I love your displays. It's beautiful, and the decorations, everything's gorgeous. Tell us what is going on here at the Jubilee Museum.
So this is called Mangers at the Museum. We're open from the 27th of November to January 8th, Advent to Epiphany. And we have about 230 to 245 nativities on display throughout the museum. And they're from all around the world. We have multiple nativity scenes from Mexico, Ireland. We have Native American, Zulu nativity scenes. So we put them on display so people can come and just get a little bit of culture from around the world and how they depict the nativity scene.
You have some beautiful ones here. Tell us about some of your more special nativity scenes.
So my personal favorite one is the Oaxacan nativity scene from Mexico. Now, Mexican nativity scenes are typically famous for their vibrant colors to attract children to them. But one of my favorite things about the Oaxacan nativity scene is that all the characters in it have a very somber and dour expression because they know the evil that's going to happen in Christ's life, the heartache that the Virgin Mother is going to experience. Also, one of the characters, mostly an animal, but one of the characters are depicted monstrance. They're painted to be scary. This is in reference to Satan and how he will try to tempt and draw and cause pain to Christ.
So you have some really special and unique sets, as well as some really large ones.
Yes, in fact, this one right behind us is from Romans Incorporated, which is a company. This was set up by our executive director, Sean Kenny, and a few of the figurines were painted by him. So he set this up overnight, really.
Tell us how we can find out more about the tour here at the museum and come and see these beautiful nativities on display.
You can call us at 614-600-0054, or you can go to our website at jubileemuseum.org.
Well, Mr. Tree Farm celebrating 50 years, and what an amazing place to bring the kids. They have a petting zoo here. You can see Santa and plus pick out that wonderful Christmas tree. They even have a train caboose. We talked to Brent Patterson and learn more. Well, Brent, good to have you and Mr. Tree Farm back on the show.
Thanks, Mike. Glad to have you back again.
Yeah, this place is so cool. I can't imagine holiday celebration without coming out here and getting a tree from Mr. Tree Farm. What are some of the things that people are going to find?
What they find here is a wide selection of Christmas trees, both live, meaning growing out in our 30-acre plantation. We have about 12,000 trees out there. We also have some fresh-cut trees from North Carolina that I personally went down to the Blue Ridge Mountains, picked out. And then we have some locally grown bald and burlap trees, which means they're live, and you can actually take them home and plant them in the ground after the season after your Christmas holiday is over. And they come in about 9 varieties. Mainly it's fir, spruce, and pine.
What do you find is the most popular tree people are looking for?
Actually, the Fraser fir and the Canaan firs. The Fraser firs that we bring in from North Carolina are quite lush because at that altitude they can be grown to greater and a larger capacity. They're very lush looking and full. The Canaan firs are their kissing cousin local variety.
Brent, I understand you got some really big trees here too.
Yes, sir. We specialize in having some gargantuan trees starting at 10 foot going up to 20 foot, and we also home deliver those for people that don't have the vehicle to do that.
One of the things that's cool about this place is this is a lot more than a tree farm, and there's a lot more activities and a lot of things for the kids to do. And I know you got Santa here, but what else is there to do?
Santa's here, of course. He works in his workshop, which is upstairs at the Lionel train display. We also have some great hay rides that go out. Santa actually drives those folks out into our 30-acre plantation to look around, just have some fun. And, of course, we have our now basically world-famous petting zoo.
World famous.
World famous because it comes from all over the world. So we have various different farm animals that are in there. And then we have a big, authentic railroad caboose that's over behind us here that's actually from the 1950s here on the property the kids love to play around with, and a bunch of other things and activities for the children to do.
Yeah. I couldn't help but notice you got beautiful handmade wreaths in there. What's the story behind that?
Handmade wreaths are actually something that originally we did to give the cashier, keep her occupied when she wasn't busy. That doesn't happen anymore. So it's been a growing business. The beauty of it is they are freshly made. So when we have a tree that has been cut down, or maybe we've cleaned off the bottom of the tree, we take those branches and form them into a wreath. So that means those branches are fresh right up to the moment we make them, which beats anybody hands down in town. And we have a lot of different beautiful varieties.
I couldn't imagine one. That thing was so huge. You need like a truck to get it out of here.
Absolutely. We have a couple of them hanging on the door over there. They're about 6-foot wreaths. And the Jefferson Township Fire Department, we give one to them every year, and they love putting up with the big ladder truck. That in and of itself is something to witness.
Yeah, that is amazing. Well, Mr. Tree, where do we find you at?
You find us out at 1099 Roseburg, New Albany Road. That's out in Black Lick, Ohio. It's MrTreeFarm.com. Always has been, always will be.
Fantastic. Brent, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks, Mike, for coming out.
Well, if you're looking for beautiful home furnishings for your home, whether it be new, vintage, or antique, Peacock Lane Home has it all, no matter your taste or style. Regis told us about their interesting selection and some of the unique finds you can find at Peacock Lane Home. Well, Regis, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks for having us out.
Thank you for coming out, Renee. I really appreciate you being here.
When people come to Peacock Lane Home, what do they typically come to find?
They want one-of-a-kind items they're not going to find in big box stores. I mean, we do offer consignment, so we do have name brands that people like Crate and Barrel, Pottery Barn, Our House Furniture, those things. But we also do a lot of vintage and antique.
Let's talk about your typical customer. Who comes in here to shop?
We have a lot of regular customers who come in every week because they want to see what's new in the store, and we appeal to them because we keep it fresh. And what they like about it is they can buy something and they can justify their purchase because they may have something that they already own that they want to consign. So it makes them easier to make a major purchase if they can sell the item they already have. So we fill that for them.
Besides the consignment end of it, what other services do you offer here?
We offer a full range of design services. We have 2 designers on staff who work diligently to keep the store looking this beautifully. Also do a lot of custom upholstery and fabric. All of the pillows that you see that are specialty pillows are all one of a kind. Those can be ordered.
Now, I understand you also have a second store.
We do. We have a sister store in Clintonville, Eclectiques Antique Mall. We've been there it was 17 years, October 1st. We've been here in Worthington for 5 years. And the other store, because of its proximity to campus, we appeal to a much younger customer base there. So we sell a lot more vintage clothing, vintage music, small collectibles, a lot of modern, mid-century modern, and just a little different.
Well, how can we find you? And do you have a website?
We do, absolutely. It's peacocklanehome.org.
Fantastic, Regis. Thanks again for having us out.
Well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it.
Well, this is a Tranquility Salt Cave. This is a holistic approach that takes care of sinus problems, skin problems, and a great way to relax. You'll think you spent a day at the beach. We learned more from Leslie Dahl. Well, Leslie, welcome down to Mount Columbus. Good to have you in Tranquility Salt Cave on the show.
Thank you very much.
You know, this is kind of interesting. I know you're into holistic medicine, and this is a part of that. Right. Tell us what a salt cave is.
Well, a salt cave, as we have here, it's a man-made cave that is built with Himalayan rock salt boulders all across the perimeter of the room. We have granulated salt on the floor, on the heated floors. There's lighting on the ceiling, and then salt is infused into the air.
And what is the benefit of that? What will that give our viewers?
Right, lots of benefits. For people who have asthma, COPD, any kind of breathing issues, sinuses, allergies, when you breathe this into your nose, it clears the sinuses, as we've already been seeing, and it then clears the passageways in the lungs. So it's antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory. It's also good for the skin if you have eczema or psoriasis. The salt can help to clear the inflammation that's in the skin as well. The salt cave is also just very relaxing. So the relaxation is a very important part for keeping a healthy body and healthy mind.
What made you go this direction? What made you do this?
Well, we experienced the salt cave in Kentucky, and we just loved it. We fell in love with it and thought it was really great. We were looking for a business that my husband and I could do together, so that was very exciting. It just kind of opened up, and here we are. It just kind of flows with our feeling of holistic medicine and being of community and service to others. So.
And people come in and actually do this. What comments do you get from them?
Well, people say as soon as they walk in, wow, my sinuses are really clearing. Gee, I can breathe better. People are telling us they're sleeping better. We've had a gentleman that has asthma, so he comes in 2 and 3 times a week, and he says he's excited because he can breathe again. I have a good friend that has cystic fibrosis, and he says it helps him to breathe as well.
Well, give us some contact information where we can find you here on the north side.
Yes, we are located at 30 Dilmont Drive, tranquilitysaltcave.com.
Well, if you're looking for that perfect ugly Christmas sweater for your Christmas party, or you want something even a little nicer for a holiday event, you can find it all here at Ragarama. Danielle told us about some of the items they have here at Ragarama, as well as some of the upcoming events they have in the near future. It's that time of year again, looking for that perfect ugly sweater, and this is a place to come. Will I find my award-winning holiday ugly sweater here?
Definitely. We buy Christmas sweaters every day over the counter. We're looking for handmade, vintage items, unique from our customers.
Well, I love the one I have right here. Now, if I get one this year and then, I don't want to wear the same thing next year, will I be able to sell it back to you?
Yep. We offer our customers 50% in store trade or 30% in cash of our retail selling price. Bring them in and we'll take a look at them for you.
Well, what else will we find here at Ragarama?
Yep. Other than the Christmas sweaters, we have everything from long sleeves. We've got T-shirts. We've got vintage party dresses. We have costume jewelry. We have everything you can ever want.
So if you're going to a Christmas party, this is the place to stop because you can find the perfect outfit.
Exactly. We have everything.
Okay, well, what other events or specials do you have coming up for the holiday season this year?
Yep, we have the Clintonville Holidayville, which is on December 4th. From noon to 4, we're going to raffle off 5 Christmas sweaters for our customers. We also have our dollar sale, which is a very popular event. It's February 25th and 26th. Last year we had a line out the block. It's very popular. I'd get here early for that.
Fantastic. Well, how can we find you and how can we find out more information?
Yep, we have ragarama.com. Everything you need to know is on that website. You can call us at any time. That's a great way to find us.
I think the best thing, though, is to stop at the store because you've got to experience this for yourself. Where are you located?
Yep, we're at 3301 North High Street.
Fantastic. Well, Danielle, thanks again for coming on and letting us see all your beautiful, ugly Christmas sweaters.
Yep, no problem.
Well, Columbus, if you're looking for a wonderful holiday experience, you have to experience the Pine Tree Barn located up in the Worcester area. What a beautiful place. Not only do they have beautiful furnishings and a lot to see, but fresh cut Christmas trees, and you can even cut your own and bring the kids along. There's things for them to do. We talked to Matt Kilborn and learn more. Here at the Pine Tree Barn, this place is just buzzing. What's the history of this? How did this all get started?
Well, Grandpa started this farm as a Christmas tree farm about 60 years ago, and this was just an old barn full of sparrows and tractors, but it's evolved over the years into a big destination for Northeast Ohio. We've got a gourmet lunch restaurant, we have interior design and home furnishings, we have a beautiful boutique, and it's just, it keeps us busy, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's quite, the thing that's interesting about coming up here, it's about an hour or 10 minutes from Polaris up to the Pine Tree Barn, and what a great weekend destination. And we're here during the week, and now the place is packed. So what are people going to find?
Well, as I said, we started as a Christmas tree farm 60 years ago, but we do have a year-round Christmas gift shop at one end of the barn. But this time of year, we really get back to our roots, so to speak. It grows out into the rest of this 25,000 square foot barn. We have 40 to 50 professionally decorated trees. We have probably 60 or 70,000 Christmas decorations and items such as lights, wreaths, roping, artificial trees even, and decorations of all sorts.
Now, do you cut your own trees? Is this how this works, or how does that work?
You can do cut your own or pre-cut. If you want to go out and cut your own, we have 100,000 trees out there. It's a 150-acre farm. If you're not up to cutting your own, you just go in the barn. We cut trees every morning. We have them there for you to select, about 5 different species.
Well, you bring the kids along. They got anything to do?
Oh, yeah. Saturdays and Sundays through mid-December, we have horse-drawn wagons. We have these big sort of Clydesdale-type wagons. Horses take you out to the field to choose and cut your tree. It's fun for kids. They love it. And it's free. It's no charge at all.
Well, like I said, what a great time. What about the restaurant, the hours on that? Are you serving lunch? You say it's a lunch restaurant.
It is a lunch-only restaurant. We're open 7 days a week here, 360 days of the year. We're open till 5 o'clock. We serve lunch from 11 until 2:30. We do suggest reservations during the week. And, it's a beautiful menu of assorted quiches, soups, sandwiches, salads. Lovely. And with that lovely view overlooking the valley, it's hard to beat. Yep.
And let me tell you something. It is delicious. Anyway, Matt, give us some contact information for getting up here to the Pine Tree Barn before the season ends.
Sure. You can find us on the web at pinetreebarn.com. You can call us at 330-264-1014, and we'll answer any questions we didn't ask today.
The Fantasy of Lights is an annual holiday tradition in Upper Sandusky, Ohio. We stopped by the New Jeans shop in downtown Upper Sandusky to learn more about the Fantasy of Lights and City of Upper Sandusky from Dan Reed.
Upper's Winter Fantasy of Lights is a winter wonderland of millions of lights and so many displays. It's just unbelievable at Upper Sandusky's Harrison Smith Park, which is very conveniently located just right outside of the immediate downtown area here in Upper Sandusky. Over 700 volunteers put this together. Again, millions of lights, 65 displays last year, and not only will this put you in the Christmas spirit, you're going to get in the holiday mood by coming to Upper Sandusky, the music wafting through the air, the lights and so on that are all offered there, but it's also a great time to share with your family. We invite people to come in, load up the car. It's a $5 donation we ask to get in Upper's Winter Fantasy of Lights, and all of this goes for a wonderful cause. So you're having fun and you're doing good. We've raised over $360,000 for local nonprofit organizations and charities over the years. We started this in 1997, and it has grown. Well, the Fantasy of Lights starts December 1st, runs through December the 30th. We open at 6 p.m. every night. And of course, with the time change, the weather's getting cold. Hopefully we get a little bit of snow on the ground. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous as you drive up there. By the way, there's no missing it, because as you come in on the east side of Upper Sandusky, it is utterly illuminated with all these lights. Have a suggestion for you though. Best time to come? Opening weekend, because on that Saturday, it's Home for the Holidays, which is put together by the Upper Sandusky Chamber of Commerce, a lot of organizations, individuals, and businesses that have just a terrific hometown feel right here in Upper Sandusky. And we're so proud of our downtown. All the businesses, restaurants, retail shops, and so on. You can get furniture items, clothing items, jewelry items, all sorts of knickknacks. Come to Upper Sandusky, do the Fantasy Lights opening weekend, and experience all that we have to offer here in downtown Upper Sandusky. You'll really enjoy it, and you can do all your Christmas shopping. Well, we invite people to come to the Upper Sandusky Chamber website. It's uppersanduskychamber.com.
Back in Columbus, check out these businesses in our local business spotlight.
Well, gift certificate for hearing aids may be something that's a great gift for someone close to you. And what better place than Absolute Hearing Solutions where you can get a great buy? We talked to Greg Van Horsen and learn more. Well, Greg, good to have you back on Out and About Columbus. Can't believe it's the holidays.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us again.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that people may think about as a gift for someone is potentially getting them hearing aids. And can you help them with that?
Oh, absolutely. During the holidays, we can help them, or if a relative wants to actually kind of steer them in a direction, they can even get a gift certificate, and we can use toward the purchase of new hearing help.
Yeah. When you talk about hearing aids, I know you've got some awards lately. So why do you think you're being selected for those awards?
Well, probably for our overall value. I mean, definitely our price is the best, by far our best prices somewhere in the United States, and even most definitely the Midwest for pricing for the exact same hearing aid. But then also our service. We have the Angie Super Service Award, so we don't skip on service, but we have a lot of people that travel in from Coshocton to Portsmouth to Marion that come in for our great value, and that's the number one reason why.
Well, yeah, they're willing to make that drive, no question about it. And like I said, and we've talked about this in the past, the thing that I think makes you so unique is the fact that you used to be a distributor and you used to sell these. So you know what people's prices are, and talk a little bit about that whole situation.
Well, when we opened up 8 years ago, how are we going to separate ourselves? And obviously you have to have great service or people aren't going to come back. But then also, too, why would people come to us? And I already knew what everyone pretty much charged for their prices for the exact same hearing aids, and then we decided to have them a lot less than that for the exact same hearing aid, not something similar, because you can really get misled on similarities, but it's more or less the exact same hearing aid from chip to chip. So, and we just provide a much more value, and because of that, we're very, very busy.
Tell us how we can get a hold of gift certificates, how we get a hold of you and learn more information.
Well, you can go on our website at absolutehearingsolutions.com. You can give us a call, or you can look at the number below there and give us a call there too.
Fantastic. Greg, good seeing you. Happy holidays.
Yes, same to you.
State-of-the-art equipment and technology, along with a caring staff, Worthington Dental Group is here to take care of all your dental needs. Christine told us about their use of technology as well as the unique services they provide. Christine, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thank you for having us out to your beautiful facility.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Well, tell us what sets the Worthington Dental Group apart from other places that you can go.
I feel the Worthington Dental Group sets us apart from any other dental office is we have specialists here and general dentists, which that's 6 dentists total that we have at the location, and it lets you have a one-stop shop.
So what all can we have done when we're here?
Well, we have general dentistry, root canals, fillings, crowns, bridges. We have specialists that do implants, they do gum surgery, perio surgery, full reconstruction. So we all over the board.
I understand that you actually have a facility right here in the building that makes all of the implants and things like that?
We do. Our facility here at Worthington Dental Group does make all of our crowns. So the one doctor places the implant, the other doctor makes the crowns. We do not send any of our crowns out to California. Everything is done in office. We even do same-day crowns, which is great for patients who have busy schedules and families that can't make 2-day trips.
Most people really do not like to go to the dentist. I mean, I hate to say it, but what makes your patients keep coming back here?
I feel that the comfort level that the doctors provide to the patients, the staff, the knowledge, and, we do offer sedation, nitrous, and the comfort level. It more feels like a spa. It doesn't feel like a dental office, so I think they're just very comfortable for us to treat them here.
Christine, how can we find out more about Worthington Dental Group?
We have a lot of different ways that you can find us. You can find us on Facebook, which is probably the most popular. It's just worthingtondental.com is our website. And if you want, you can give us a call at 614-885-2022.